runs point with Levine flanking him. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. It's Wiggins on the wing. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's Tiny, hounded by Ball. Pass to Wiggins. Green against Williams. And that one drops.
Very comfortable from the mid-range. Green sinking Jays.
Inside. And Williams punches it home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Wiggins passes to Wiseman. Here's Tiny. For 3. Williams grabs the board. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach Levine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Tiny, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. To the left wing. Pass to Williams. Outside Levine. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on James Wiseman.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Levine.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Green. Good work defensively by Drummond.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And so it's Chicago, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition.
Warriors 2. Make some noise, fans, for the one and only.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Caruso and Dosunmu are their backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Levine in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Tiny, no good.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Caruso with the bucket.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Soft touch off the glass. Caruso's gotten 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Bulls.
Another miscalculation. They're really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Some changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Zach Levine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Caruso. Drummond with the bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Golden State with the ball. A 12-point game coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Iguodala inside, working on Green. Wiggins for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Tiny knocks down the long J. Give him 8 points now.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
The three from Ball. Unable to get that one. So we conclude. The intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Tiny in at the point.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
The first free throw is good. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Jerome's checked in. And it's Green missing. The Warriors trailing. A minute 15 left in the third. Pass to Tiny. Takes the three. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Vucevic gets the bucket.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Tiny, hounded by Ball. Tiny sends it home from three-point land. 13 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Green against Wiggins. From the top of the key, they get the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it back. Pass to Tiny. Let's go with a three. And the Warriors with another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Jerome. This for the tie. And it's good on the layup. And that makes it a tie ball game. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
The Warriors corner.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
It's time for
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Patrick Williams. Goran Dragic is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's LaVine for 3. And the Bulls get it back. The kick out to Dragic. Goes up again. It's rebounded by Golden State. We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter. Nice shot by Tiny.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them victory was within their grasp, saying, quote, "You've got all the tools you need to win. Now it's about closing. Guys, we'll see if they're up for the task."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 23 points in the game.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Levine. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Poole, the pass to DiVincenzo. Green with the ball. Pass to Tiny. Williams grabs the board. Poole against Caruso. Williams with it. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. Some changes for Chicago. Green's checked in for Caruso, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Dragic. And the Warriors call time here. They're ahead by 5. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Just a dominant force for them on the offensive end tonight. I mean, stepping up big when his team needed, being able to gather a big share of their points. It's safe to say this game would have been a rough one for them without him in the mix.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
From deep. And the Warriors get it back. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Zach LaVine. First personal foul. Second team.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Golden State. Number 0 at the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're losing by 7. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Welcome to the court, your Chicago Lovable.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
A springing athlete. Everybody knows about Levine and his bounce. He's just hard to check. And look, he was fouled right there.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're leading by 5. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Give it up one more time for your Chicago Lovable.
24 seconds left in the game. Poole. And that one is right through the heart. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning. And that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Kuminga against Green. And the shot goes in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this